His bones are creaking. DizzyTT will have a few years left in it.
Exactly, just a few.
How do I earn your respect?
Beat me unmercifully.
Drill Sergeant Blade reporting.
Beat me unmercifully. On the line. All right, here we go. Match one. We're in losers bracket, so this is an elimination match. Winner gets to move on and fight like 6 other killers to make it into, I guess, grand finals. But then losers gone. So one of these two isn't going to make it. And we are seeing DizzyTT go with that classic Marauder Baraka. It's pretty much been his most successful.
Yeah, it's usually the go-to variation, not the unusual pick. A great projectile, almost as good as Sonya Blade's startup on, but that projectile is absolutely incredible. Flawless block from DizzyTT. And just kind of going with the regular plan, a throw usually does follow after blocking that forward 4-4. But DizzyTT kind of booting him the forward throw here in the corner. Oh. I love the use of that down forward is +1 on block, and what an attempt here.
Yeah, a lot of characters actually, when they flawless block 1-1-2, they can't do anything to actually hit Baraka because it pushes you so far back, even on flawless block.
Yeah, it kind of like alludes to the safety that is Baraka. And I always describe Baraka as the Shoto of this game.
Yeah.
For some of you that might actually be, really into the Capcom games or Street Fighter, that's how I see Baraka. Very simple, got great anti-air, has great projectiles, and great normals, no real mix.
Right, but, of course, once he gets that crushing blow throw set up, then it's Erron. Wow! Okay, going all out. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think it's going to be enough.
It's really close.
Wait, maybe it will.
Really close, Chad.
It's enough. Yeah. Wow.
I asked you, is this going to scale? Your answer should have been no.
I know.
So much damage. Great block there by DizzyTT, knowing that the second hit of the amplified onion ring is actually a mid, and you are forced to block it. A lot of players go for the flawless block to minimize the chip and the pushback. Nice little down poke there, the down forward poke specific to this Marauder variation.
Yeah, and he uses it so well in footsies too. I mean, normally you see it just kind of as an extended poke, same place you use down ones, but you can see him really checking from essentially sweep range with it, and it is still really fast, so it's really cool to see it used that way.
Yeah, he's kind of like bullying with down forward 1 and also back 4, or just a general sweep, because, it's kind of trying to immobilize DizzyTT, stop him from using those options to get away so he can get those staggers, get those throws, because right now DizzyTT is willing to block so hard.
Oh, wow, and that is the least safe thing that DizzyTT has done so far, but it was a beautiful check. Down 1 in a chop. Oh, and that should be it.
Unfortunate for DizzyTT, a little error there. Did not have access to the breakaway as he wasn't airborne until he was already dead.
Yeah, didn't even really need to amplify that. I don't think, but maybe just went for it to be safe. And now it's super close. It's been super close, but it seems like a lot of this match has been decided by when and for how long DJT gets Dizzy into the corner.
Now, I like that fake throw that Dizzy went for first. Before he was doing the down 3 into throw setup, DJT thought that throw was coming, but instead DizzyTT hits him with that rather slow, mid from Sonya. And again, just poking back and forth with that down forward 1 and the back 4. Really, again, think about how much he's immobilizing him.
That hurts. I mean, it's going to catch you eventually. This is definitely the time that Dizzy wanted it to catch, though. All right, good knockdown. Using meter to get a little bit more space, which is really what you want when you're zoning, obviously.
A flawless block here from DJT, and just trying to keep his guard up, swinging on his turn as soon as he's done blocking something, taking advantage of those plus frames, the sweep, and the forward throw. I love him looking for the down 4 and recognizing that the switch stance button was hit for the delay wake up, and that is gonna be enough from DizzyTT, taking that first game over DJT. Now remember, guys, this is still top 16, so until top 8, this is gonna be a race to 2.
Yeah, this is really impressive to see Dizzy fight out of the corner like that. Like I said, once DJT gets you to the corner, pretty much no players have been able to win. But there's been a lot of corner pressure going on this game, and still in multiple of those rounds, Dizzy's managed to bring it all the way back. And that's tough to at least fight in a way where you're not taking full combos, which is what he's been able to do. He's taking like some throws and a few like hits here and there, some pokes, some sweeps, but never the full Marauder damage.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you have your guard up so heavy against Marauder Baraka at this level in the hands of DJT that DJT knows you don't want to get hit, so that's why he's been so successful with these throws. Crushing blow as the second hit of the onion ring is the only one that hit, and that's it's going to be a lot of damage. It's going to be a big hill for DJT to climb if he wants to take this first round over DizzyTT.
Yeah, he's going to have to fish for some bigger combos. I mean, the first one's definitely getting broken away from, but oh, never mind. No chance. Good anti-air, and Dizzy on match point now to potentially eliminate DJT. DJT another one of those players that has been so good the entire tour, but really hasn't made a super far placement, surprisingly.
Yeah, he's just kind of like always on the cusp here. And again, look at the 2 buttons that he's only resorting to, DJT, the down forward one and the sweep. I love the throw, no punish there, and he really wanted it because he committed to that entire string, but fortunately he was able to block confirm and not go into the unsafe gutted move. And that down four recovers a lot faster than it looks. The animation ends so abruptly. No follow-up here from DizzyTT, but DJT with a conversion. Are you kidding me? The jump-in kick. How did he do it? How did he recognize that? That is the reaction and the execution of a champion here. DJT, one of the few competitors here that does have an EVO champion in the NRS realm.
Yeah, and a bunch of EVO medals. Almost every single year, either he or his brother has had an EVO medal. I think most recently they didn't, though, but still, the most of pretty much any players in general. Now, I love this usage of these further down pokes, the ones that Marauder gets in specific. You know, we talked about it earlier, but oh, I didn't even know he had the throw set up, the crushing blow.
Yes, that crushing blow does happen after a failed tech has happened against your opponent, and that's when the throw, either the forward throw or the back throw for Baraka, will lead into a crushing blow for 31% instead of 14. And DizzyTT just ready to fight back with those strings and forcing DJT to come off that breakaway. He's not going to have any defensive bar for a very long time. As you can see on the right, that bar is just slowly creeping up.
Oh my gosh, he is bullying him with down pokes so hard right now. DizzyTT just does not have an answer, although an answer could be opening up with the, oh, he needed to not drop that. He so badly needed to not drop that. Oh, okay, is that it? I think that's it.
I don't know, man. That is very close. It was 2 hits right into the fatal blow.
I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm pretty sure. It's close.
Oh,
no. Oh,
flawless block. Absolutely.
Another. Oh, but still gets caught by the jump kick. And that means DizzyTT is going to eliminate DJT with 2 huge comeback combos involving fatal blow.
He was willing to block.
Yeah, he almost could have just been using Bone Picker. But anyway, here we go. Moving on to the next match. This is a really interesting one. Kevo, of course, making top 8 at CEO, doing really well this season. But Pheonix, a relatively new face here. He's from Arizona, of course, representing Arizona. And he's been at a lot of our locals, a lot of our monthlies down in SoCal, which they've traveled out pretty far to make it to. So I've played him a few times. I've seen him play a lot. And he's got a style that's pretty tough to deal with.
Do we get matching rope spears?
Round 1, fight.
I think these guys are ready to go. Buttons are checked, so this is the real deal. Love the cancel there from Kevoxreborn. Again, the corner carry going to be really important in any of these matches, even when Scorpion has a teleport.
Yeah, that was a really weird whiff down two, but we did manage to see some weird situation where Pheonix was able to make the best out of it, although this is definitely the worst situation that you can be in against Jacqui, especially against first round KO Jacqui in the corner. Nice whip punish on the wake up 3. That's going to be a lot of damage, especially with no defensive bar available at all. What's the ender? I'm assuming we're going to see the kicks, set up the crushing blow.
Yeah, you got to meet those requirements here, but can Pheonix get out of this corner here? Looking for the back throw, and look at all those mid, the last breath mechanic trying to save Pheonix, but Kevoxreborn perfectly calculating exactly how many hits he needed to chip his opponent out.
All right, finally seeing some pressure coming from Pheonix's side. Nice tech. I don't know how everybody techs those so well. It's like, it's a true guess, and I almost always see those techs.
I feel like a lot of Jacqui players like to go for the arm bar first to set up the crushing blow, so I think most people like to go for the arms first, and then when the Jacqui players realize that, you know, they are aware of the crushing blow requirement, then they just start going for the easy hit on the legs. But I would go for the legs every time.
Wow, that was a huge missed punish right there. Amplified teleport is going to be completely safe in that situation. Yeah, I mean, it didn't become safe, but it's safe if you don't get punished, right?
Yeah, definitely safe if you don't get punished. You got away with it, didn't get hurt. Hold on. Oh, falling out, not really going up for the grease kick. But this time we're going up. No breakaway just yet. Just got it right there at the end. The back throw, and that's going to be all she wrote for game number 1. Kevoxreborn going up 1-0 over Pheonix.
Yeah, Kevo had a really good time really recognizing when Pheonix wanted to go for buttons that weren't really fast enough to check him guaranteed. So, like, for instance, he would do down 1 into forward 4-2 a lot, and he was interrupting him, like, several different times before the forward 4 even came out, or also recognizing when the cancels were coming out from the teleports, just overall knowing exactly what was going to be happening. But, again, we see some pressure starts from Pheonix, and that's really where he shines. Once he gets to start all of this, nice block on the overhead. Oh, no punish from the duck throw!
Just converting into so much damage here, trying to fill those requirements. I guess he was going for an Oki setup there, specifically maybe trying to bait out Pheonix or maybe catch him off guard as he went down right next to him. Giving him the mid, faking it out with the breaths. You gotta listen for them if you ask a few people. What a wake-up button input here from Pheonix. And that's going to be a punishable string, but Kevo doesn't commit.
Yeah, I know. We've seen quite a few missed punishes in general from Kevo, which is pretty odd because he does have a lot of knowledge. He's still making it work, though. Oh, that's going to connect, and he's going to convert into the fatal blow. Guarantee himself that win. I mean, he's at such low life that you can't risk anything in that situation. Just definitely take what you can.
And I love that hit confirm here from Pheonix, seeing that the low connected, hitting the overhead afterwards, and then just converting, canceling right into that fatal blow.
Oh, and look at this. The pace of the match is super different now. Playing extremely patient. That's very, very risky against Jacqui. I mean, she can dash punch that from pretty much maximum range, which, of course, also is exactly where she wants to dash punch you from for that crushing blow.
I love that little fake out here, and what a confirm. Had one more bar of offensive meter and was able to go in. Not sure how that tricked him there.
Yeah, so I've seen him do that setup several times. I don't actually know what it's trying to bait, but people get really confused and they press the wrong button after he does it. That's like mainly what I've seen happen, and it worked pretty well right there. He only got a down jab, and now he's in the defensive though, in the corner against first round KO Jacqui. Bad times.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, people expect the animation to last longer than it actually does, and Scorpion can start swinging right after it. Good mid, and Kevoxreborn showing him a hit confirm of his own. They should be enough to seal the deal, as it's pretty easily over 30%. We're going up closer to 40, 37% against the Scorpion. Kevoxreborn taking this round number 2.
Yeah, both these players just guaranteeing themselves to close out the round, but that means that it's match point now for Kevo. Oh, gets blocked. Nice tech, and nice tech again! Come on! Somebody's got to guess wrong at some point!
I don't know, man. These guys are pros. These guys are very talented players, knowing the ins and outs, knowing the tendencies that people usually go for. Poking back here is Kevoxreborn. As soon as he's done blocking that down one, ready to assault, ready to start his offense and continue this incredible corner combo here, filling those requirements again. I think he still has to do the back toss, but I don't even think we're going to get there.
Oh, no, it should have been it. Oh, and here, this has to be 100% offense. It needs to be Oki into Oki into Oki. Oh.
I was going to say escape failed. Maybe he went for the forward throw, and Kevoxreborn all over it and all over Scorpion with some mids. Unfortunately, Pheonix is going to be going down. No longer anywhere else for him to go. This was a double elimination tournament, the second set he lost of the entire event. So, Pheonix out of the tournament. My heart goes out to you.
We're seeing him use a lot more Seeing Double.
Yeah, Seeing Double is going to have a little bit more damage mid-screen, a little bit more, I want to say a little more threats or options with his threats with his down pokes. You know, he can just let the poke rock, or he can cancel the poke into a slide, or amplify that slide. So you really got to kind of concentrate and try to anticipate which specific option he's going for.
Right. On top of that, he can make some of the different strings that he has that are normally pretty unsafe a lot safer. So like he can check with his 9-frame mid, which people don't really talk about the fact he's got a 9-frame mid because it's so unsafe in his other variation. But now he's got a very safe option off of it. Now we're going to see if he gets a chance to use it or if he's just going to get mixed up over and over and over as is the Geras way.
Yes, definitely the Geras way, especially with those throws, so dominating because of the advantage that Geras has afterwards. He's able to just kind of keep looping them, whether it's forward or back. And a lot of characters in this game do not have the privilege to have that Oki setup on both throws.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure almost nobody does except for Geras. I think there's maybe one more character, Jax maybe, but yeah, it's a privilege for sure.
And here it is again. Look at how close Geras is after the animation of the throw, and that's really what you got to pay attention to and understand when you're fighting against this character, is how devastating those throws can be.
Wow, great instant jump one to air right there. And Gur with a very dominating first round. Honeybee's got to create some space. He doesn't want to just get thrown over and over. And look how smart this has been. It's been down one checks after every single down one because Slide can still get interrupted by Geras' down one.
Yeah, Slide is the safe option, so it's not going to be very fast. Not sure what Honeybee's got to do. Possibly just has to hold that in respect and anticipate that down one for the green light for his turn to poke right back.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of down one checks from both sides here. This is a very pokey matchup, especially once these seeing double buffs have came out. And there's down four in a slide.
Yeah, he just didn't expect it. He was able to block it, and it definitely doesn't combo, even after getting hit with down four. So you can always block it in that situation. But Gur just was ready to go on offense, and that was just not the right call. Following him there with a back roll. I would say one of the weaker wake-up options in this game, but it does have some of its uses. Gur taking this first game over Honeybee.
Yeah, back roll, I mean, back roll can be really good, especially if there's a lot of people that sit there in front of you and they wait to see, did they wake up, did they forward roll? Because you can react to all of those, right? If you sit right outside their range, you can throw the forward roll in reaction or just punish it normally. You can punish wake-ups, but back roll will get them out of their kind of reactable range. However, Geras is one of the few characters where if you just do meaty forward 2-on-2 on their wake-up, it's going to catch the back roll, it's going to catch you just doing nothing. So he gets to cover all of his options in pretty much two different ways.
It's almost like fate.
Yeah.
This string perfectly stops everybody's back roll. Wow, this is great.
And pretty much does everything else that you want as Geras. There we go. Solid amount of damage from that slide. It's so hard to explain why this variation is so good now. When you look at the slide by itself, you're like, okay, it just does a little bit more damage and it's safer, but he just plays the game so well now. Plays the MK system.
Yeah, it definitely does play the system right, and I think it was a great change to this variation because you see all the Noob Saibot players maybe not completely switching, but definitely exploring that. What a punish from Gur from downtown, hitting him with that sand trap, and oh, it hurts.
Oh, and big breakaway, but gonna pick him back up again. That means no defensive meter. You know he's sitting there. You know all he can do is guess, and gets him with the meaty afterwards. This should be enough. Just cash out here. Yeah, no need to set anything up. Oh no, another big drop!
Absolutely crucial, but okay. Gur getting the bearings back on his side and able to pick this up, not drop it too crucially here, because that could have spelled a disastrous moment for Gur.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen some really uncharacteristic drops so far that said, oh, and he did set up the throw crushing blow. So that's already a huge amount of damage, and he needs it because this is match point for Gur. All right, slide, amplify. It's a lot more damage than you could get before, which is nice. Or sorry, I guess you could say any other variation. It's still around.
Still
never
around.
see it.
Never see it. It's a way cooler name.
Yeah, okay.
Hitting him with the slide. What an anti-air. Honeybee, one of the best at using that normal from Noob Saibot to stop any advancement of trying to jump in, trying to find the easy way to start your pressure. Body splash from Geras.
Oh, okay, so honestly, we have seen that mix. Oh, he set up the crushing blow. That's one of the big advantages that he got in that last patch. I mean, you can't really necessarily call it a buff, but it's a new thing that he can do. And still, Honeybee manages to close it out, so that means the crushing blow is off the table for the rest of the game. And that's very good for Honeybee because it's still match point Gur.
Yeah, I love that throw choice here from Gur. And great throw by Honeybee backing off when Gur thought, okay, let me hold on to the block button. Instead, the poking war, like you said before, the down ones, the down threes. Honeybee anti-airing with these normals. What a maniac. What a great player here.
Oh, wow, just hits the dash-up throw, and that's going to give super good corner positioning. Okay, text the throw. Those throws have been what's really started all for Gur this set. Wow, hits the low for whatever reason.
What a conversion here. Forced to use the breakaway. Honeybee did not want to go for a ride, and then down to crushing blow.
Oh, and there's no defensive bar. This is going to hurt so bad. Is he going to spend more? Okay. Oh, interesting choice there. I think he thought he was a little bit more in the corner for the crushing blow, but still, this is one hit away now.
Oh, the anti-air!
That was so good, but he gets hit by the force. Oh no! He avoided the chip, but he still gets clipped at the end. That was unbelievable. He actually flawless blocked the big hand. Yeah, and this is actually a matchup, I think, where we could potentially see an upset. Now, this is definitely still overall, like, if I had to, like, put, like, a percentage on it, I would still say, like, at least 70% for Rewind, right? Rewind is a super killer, one of the best in the world for many, many years. But Coach Steve, so good at so many games, and like I said, he's really found his place in this game. He's on a warpath, and he's just getting better and better every single time. I think that this could be an upset to watch. Maybe.
I'm proud to be one of the few.
I think if anyone can do it, it's definitely Coach Steve, and he's got one of the toughest opponents right in front of him. Starting off strong here, checking him with that down 3 right into the tick throw, and I feel like that's very unlike Coach Steve, and that's why he went for that out the gate to kind of keep Rewind guessing, because what you guys have to keep in mind is these players meticulously watch each other to see habits, tendencies, what they like to do, and what they like to set up.
Right, and everybody's going to be watching all these matches here in the top 16, but that was a huge dropped combo, a weirdly angled anti-air combo that ended up getting punished super hard. Look at all these 1-2s whiffing too, but not being taken advantage of very well by Steve. Going for the crushing blow early. I think it's just because Rewind wants to take this momentum that or he needs to take it back, right?
Yeah, definitely needs to take it back. And it's so hard to kind of challenge those highs, those 1-2s, even though they are both highs. Exactly when you think the 1-2 is coming, that's when that mid is coming your way to wreck your day.
Right, here we go. Great corner positioning. Oh, that was such a good conversion. Gets broken away, but this is a good amount of damage. This is one mix-up away. Oh, and just meaty back 1. That's all you need. The second 9-frame mid of Liu Kang.
So great. Not as mid as the forward 4, but just as useful in those situations, especially considering that, you know, it kind of looks like he's going for a throw at the beginning of that animation. And again, there Coach Steve going for the leg break because he already knows the mind game is already in place where Rewind is trying to fight against the crushing blow requirement. So now he can set up the arm bar if Rewind thinks he's going to go for the leg break next time. Right,
it's all conditioning as per pretty much everything else here. Nice conversion. It's going to be a lot of damage. No defensive bar from Rewind, or only one. Not enough to break away.
I love the throw back into the corner. Spatial awareness. You got to be aware of everything in your environment.
And this is
beautiful
huge.
Stage.
2 full combos in a row without any defensive bar at all for Rewind to get out of it. So he lost so much of his life with just those 2 openings.
Can we talk about that decision from Rewind to go for the flying kick for the side switch? As soon as he recognized the breakaway or anticipated it, he said, I want to buy myself a little bit more real estate because I don't want to be in the corner when Jacqui is just knocking on that door of defense. And Coach Steve taking this round 2, showing he's got what it takes to hang with the Celtic Throwdown champ.
Yeah, he's right up there with the best, and it's so great to see Jacqui. When Jacqui became a lot less popular, maybe after CEO or around some of the changes, but we're still seeing some great play from multiple players today. And this is still really good corner positioning, but you got to get out of this pressure. Oh, and that's not a good way to get out of pressure. Not by getting hit.
Oh, no, especially not when that crushing blow is ready to go. Rewind cashing in big here. Now Coach Steve definitely down to 1 throw away. So is that the option he's looking for?
Oh, managed to survive, but there's almost no way, yeah. Once you use that defensive bar, getting out of a meaty situation like that in a chip is nearly impossible. And wow, what a third round from Rewind. I mean, that was looking very close into just Rewind ran away with it from the corner.
Yeah, it all went downhill after that crushing blow, and Coach Steve down to very limited options, very little wiggle room here. And of course, the score is 1-0 in Rewind's favor here. What bicycle kicks here, jumping over the other side, and Coach Steve ready to fight back with those buttons to stop Rewind dead in his tracks.
Oh, gets all 3 of the knees for optimal damage. It's not easy to do. He's going to get another opening. Nice. Goes for the mirrorless opening. Drops it. Gets a little bit of pressure. Oh, no. Great flawless block, but that hit move just hits too fast too many times in a row.
Yeah, I don't know if Coach Steve was looking for an up 2, but up 2 has no invulnerability even when activated from the flawless block. So in some situations, far and few between, you got to go for the up 3 and just take the momentum and give up the combo.
Yeah, well, that was one of those spots, and now look at this, everything turning around. Gotta guess right here. All right, pressure time for Jacqui. No, gets clipped again by what other than forward 4. And now it's match point for Rewind.
It's an incredible mid, a great mid to kind of take the turn back, making, you know, your decision to double dip sometimes and to swing not on your turn so much more deadly. Rewind looking strong. Coach Steve in a world of hurt, in a bad position here. The cancel from Rewind, and Coach Steve finally challenging there with a down 1 to get over those highs, but it's just so scary because those could have easily been mids to blow that option right up.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we saw that cancel a little bit earlier. That's not real anymore. That was one of the changes in the patch. But, all right, this is looking even-ish again. They're even back to mid-screen.
Going for the armbar. He can set up the crushing blow here, but this is, again, scary. Is Rewind going to anticipate the leg break afterwards, or is he just going to keep teching?
Oh, no. Again, going for the flawless block and up 2, but forward 4 is the god. You can't stop forward 4.
And the other mindset to keep in mind here is because Rewind knows how dangerous it is to throw Jacqui, he might not even go for it at all. Coach Steve with a combo of his own. He does have access to Fatal Blow.
He ducked standing 1 out of 1-2, stood up and jabbed before the second hit of 1-2. That was so good.
Coach Steve not done yet, not down at all, not ready to give up. He's ready to go into this final round situation. This is do or die for Coach Steve because this is the lower bracket. If he loses this set, he is out of the tournament.
And we did see how well Rewind was able to play out of the corner last time. And look, he's going for a very similar set of strings. Throw is going to go back to mid-screen, but, I mean, that's honestly okay for Lou. I think you'd rather go back to the mid-screen if you had to choose either corner or mid-screen with Lou. Oh, and he had the second crushing blow throw set up. That is, I think, 2 in 1 game.
Definitely there. Yeah, Liu Kang, one of the few characters that does have it in both directions here. And Coach Steve, I think he just wasn't sure that Rewind was going to take that risk for the throw, because a throw is always a huge risk in Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah.
Now, does he have the crushing blow requirement? No, not yet. Going for the forward throw is Coach Steve. Keeping Rewind here in the corner, trying to bully him. He does have the slight life lead. Both players have already utilized their Fatal Blow, so that's not going to come into play at all in this final round. The mid, and Rewind just decides to block, doesn't want to go back, but now finds his way to go forward, 4-3. And Coach Steve with the interrupt! Is this going to be enough?
It should be. No, he drops the combo and an opening from Steve. That's going to be crushing blow, and that's going to be it. Down 2. Oh, no, it's not enough. Oh, and the wake-up jab.
The wake-up jab from Coach Steve, and look at that stone face just saying, yes, I've got it under control. And of course, guys, if you want to demonstrate the dominance over your opponent, my advice to you is to make them watch this fatality anytime you can. That is the first game for Coach Steve, now tying it up 1-1. Now, how's he going to feel?
Well, I mean, he's feeling pressure, I'll tell you that much. He almost lost that entire thing from that wake-up roll, the drop combo to wake-up roll into the crushing blow from behind. I really thought the down 2 was going to be enough. I'm super surprised it wasn't. That must scale a lot harder than I thought it does, but maybe it's just the rest of Liu Kang's damage is so high. But here we go, 1-1, and nice, goes for the tech. Fortunately, we don't know which one it was.
I kind of wish there was a tell to see which one he did go for. Now escape failed. The next throw, if it is successful from Rewind, is going to lead into a 31 crushing blow.
Oh, no, gets clipped, expected to stagger.
It hurts. It hurts.
Yeah.
The forward throw. Now Coach Steve needs to keep that in mind. If he falls into that situation again, Rewind most likely would be going for the back throw to utilize that easy crushing blow.
Oh, interesting. He went for not only the back throw, but he went for the unbreakable combo that was going to do less damage. I think he realized that this one was kind of a wash, and he wanted to set up for an explosive either, round 2 or round 3. So it's a really interesting strategy here, kind of accepting that you just got to set up your resources for later.
Yeah, no, definitely, especially with things like, they take so long to cool down and be available again. Oh, he doesn't come into the whole thing, but it's okay. Coach Steve taking control, taking the momentum, pushing Rewind a little bit closer to the corner. And I think a lot of the requirements for that elbow drop have been met, but let's see how Coach Steve applies it here, especially after that grease kick. Great recognition of the breakaway from Coach Steve. Gonna pop him up, not gonna go. Oh, hold on, we're going right into the clinch.
All right, just gets the normal knockdown, saving the crushing blow for next round. That's going to be Oki. Might see the side switch. No, just goes for the meaty, and we are on match point for both players. I don't know if anybody expected it to be this close, but we do have Crushing Blow set up for a lot of options from Jacqui. If this ends up with a Crushing Blow, I'm going to say that first round was genius by Steve. But it might not get to be that way. I mean, Rewind, okay, great. He set up another, Crushing Blow throw. You got to be so scared.
So now Coach Steve has to be teching the what with the back throw in mind, because that's going to lead into a Crushing Blow if Rewind does connect it here. Meeting him with that incredible mid, the forward 4-3, those kicks from Kiki Longstocking.
Look at those flawless blocks on the projectiles. Oh no, and is this the Crushing Blow? No, he already used that one.
Yeah, he already used that one, so I think Rewind is playing to the fear here.
Yeah, we saw the escape fail, so he did assume it was going to be the Crushing Blow throw. He's like, I'll take this one, and here we go, going right into it.
He doesn't
no
have
defensive bar. Oh, look at the damage.
Somebody help. I heard this was normalized. Somebody help.
He's in Fatal Blow, and that's it. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it's it. I think it's it.
I think that's it.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
I think that's it. This is a big dragon, and this is going to be a big punch right to the gut here.
Without a doubt, that is enough. And gets caught with just a singular hit. Unfortunate. That combo did so much damage, but it was just enough to put. It looks like a Gundam. Like it has armor on it, the Devora skins, but we haven't seen those yet. It's been these grosser ones. Although I guess the last one was grosser. Anyway, okay. I almost thought it was a button check because they both started with down pokes.
Yeah, they both did start with down pokes here.
What is this? What is this match so far? It's like down 1, sweep, down 1, down 4, down 3, down 1, down 4, down sweep. It's like, y'all have other buttons. Come on. All right, now we're starting to see some pressure starting.
Yeah, throwing out that bug and a great sweep there from Sonicfox.
And the back throw, going to go back to mid-screen. No Oki from any throws from Devora. That's the best you can do is kind of check the forward two with a dash. But you don't really get anything off of it, especially if they jump away or back dash instead. Nice. No defensive bars, so you get the full setup, and Fox taking full advantage of it. Down 1. I'm assuming that down 1 was probably going to be canceled into the stabs, which was pretty much guaranteed chip death.
Yeah, but, Sonicfox going with that overhead afterwards, taking advantage there. Ooh. That down 2 from Sonicfox. Gonna force that breakaway from Deoxys.
Yeah, we actually saw an attempted, I think, bait on the breakaway right there, but Fox did a little bit too early.
A little freeze of time here. Oh my god, he's got the skull gear on. That looks incredible. The body splash. I'm sorry, guys. I'm fanning over this gear. Look at it as the gauntlet is charged up a little too late. And the throw punish from Sonicfox. Deoxys finding himself a little bit closer to the corner as Sonicfox wants to home in. Beautiful set play here with the bug amplified, making 3 more little bugs come out, and Devora is just absolutely disgusting. What a punish here from Deoxys. Gonna be cashing in with that down 4, and so much damage thanks to those down 2s.
Yeah. More than enough damage, easily, and a great corner positioning for Deoxys. Now, you really want the corner as Devora. That's where a lot of her mix-ups are the most terrifying. A lot of mid-screen ones, you can actually just walk back. All right, so this is going to get hit. Yep.
Yeah, canceling the throw animation. Beautifully done there by Sonicfox, as they anticipated that would be a great way to get them out of there.
Great bait on that. Yeah, that's the high follow-up right there. I don't really know why you would use the high follow-up there instead of the overhead, which would have, of course, caught Deoxys in that situation. Oh, nice stagger right there. So the option there was that it was going to be 1-2-1, which was going to be plus, or 1-2 into throw, which is obviously what we still have.
What a body splash from Deoxys, looking for the reset, and Sonicfox with the incredible block of the fuzzy manner there.
Oh, okay. So I gotta say, something's wrong with buttons. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we saw a tweet from Fox saying that they've been in the top. Or I was about to say the top 2. That doesn't make any sense. The grand finals. Yes. I mean, it does make sense. It literally means the same thing. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, they've been grand finals for every single Mortal Kombat 9 Mortal Kombat. Whoa, wrong game. Mortal Kombat 11 tournament entered.
Wrong year. What year is this?
Yes, I don't know. I really don't remember what year it is. Maybe we went back in time with some Geras abilities. But this could be the first time to not see Fox in grand finals. Potentially, if Deoxys can continue to do this. Of course, this is the winner's bracket. Charge it up with the Skull Fist.
Come on, how cool is that Skull Fist? And Sonicfox deciding to take their turn back. instead find themselves in a really big world of hurt here. Deoxys running away with this. The forward throw to keep the spatial awareness on point here. A big knee, and this was down one trade.
That's going to be safe. Nice. An escape failed. It's, of course, not going to set anything up, but it just does mean that there was an attempted tech, which does show a lot into the mind of the opponent. And throw backwards? No, that's forward.
That's a forward throw.
Yeah.
It's just one of those weird throws that looks like the start of a back
I
throw,
know.
but it's just like, oh no, I'm going back in time, and I actually want to throw you forward.
The forward throws don't worry. It's like he immediately runs forward with them, but like it's always hard for me to tell until like, I don't know, a second into the throw. Oh, that's it! Look at this damage! Look at this damage!
He's going to jump in and get the guaranteed combo.
But this is still going to be so much. No breakaway! How are you going to let that rock? Okay, it actually wasn't that much damage, but gets hit with the setup.
And you know, when you see an opponent opt to not use their breakaway, you gotta wonder, okay, they're not using their breakaway because they want to either wake up or forward roll. And right there out the gate, Deoxys wanted to get out of the corner and hopefully get Sonicfox on some whiffed buttons.
Oh, but whiffed buttons of Deoxys' own, and that is that enough? I don't know. No, it's not.
Little hit. Usually a lot of animations in this game add a little hit here. And just like that says, you know what? This round is a loss. Let me try to charge up that gauntlet, because when that gauntlet that has a really awesome skull on it, when it's fully charged, those down twos are going to be doing a lot more damage. And I think Deoxys says that is worth it in trying to make this comeback. Oh, the crushing blow again from Sonicfox.
Nice, yeah. Punish only crushing blow, which means that was a true punish on the roll. And this damage is adding up very, very quickly. Of course, it's still only like 3 combos away from Geras to win. So Devora has to keep working hard on this. Keeping it safe. Oh, still a reversal throw. But there is no more down to crushing blow, so that's off the table.
Oh, the escape failed. Sonicfox thought it was going to be a forward throw, and Deoxys not going for the throw on the third attempt, but instead trying to meet him with buttons. Sonicfox jumping in here.
Oh, this is set up. This is so much damage.
It hurts.
And Deoxys has Fatal Blow on board. I don't know if he's going to use it now. It's going to be really scaled if he does. Oh, goes for the crushing blow with the fist.
48% from Deoxys. This is down to nothing. The down one from Sonicfox. The plug is in play here, blocking the bugs, and Sonicfox going for the regular throw here. And what an answer. A lot of people in that situation, and you gotta love Sonicfox for deciding to use the fatal blow here at the end just to force Deoxys to watch this animation. Deoxys is not liking that at all. But really what it comes down to is the decision they made. As soon as Devora has those bugs right in front of you, a lot of people are like, okay, is Devora going to go for the low, or is Devora going to go for the overhead? And Sonicfox just said, no, I'm going for a throw.
Yeah, it was also the most fearless option because Fatal Blow was available, and that was the threat that Deoxys was really establishing and putting on board. He was like, I'm just going to walk back, and then if you do anything, I'm just going to Fatal Blow it. And he actually had an opportunity, but he didn't when the ground bug came out, which I'm going to figure out how to pronounce that word one day. It's like... I don't know.
It must be a French bug.
Oh, I can barely pronounce any French words, and I can. It's still considerably easier than pronouncing whatever that bug's name is. But a really early lead here by Fox. Thrown back. A lot of back throws to try to, I guess, bait the back techs. Or forward techs, I guess.
Oh, man, look at this damage here. Not only just the 2 down twos, but Deoxys close enough to get that down poke in as fast as possible. Not the easiest thing in the world to do. Great pokes here from Sonicfox. And now, Sonicfox, they are just one round away from taking this over Deoxys.
Yeah, Deoxys is being maybe a little bit too patient on defense right here. Has like a life lead, has a good situation, but then just not really challenging too much. As you can see right here, just getting hit by a throw, getting hit by a little hit, getting hit by another little hit. There we go. Ducks the throw. This is going to be a huge cash out.
Nice little conversion here from Deoxys. He's getting a lot of damage on the board against his opponent here. But it's okay, keeps the momentum, doesn't respect anything after getting blocked, and hold on the back throw. Sonicfox so sure that he was going to keep him in the corner, but instead getting knocked back in mid-screen.
All right, is that enough? Or I think it's not quite.
Close.
Yeah, not quite, but just needs chip here. That's going to be it. So match point, both players. Now, no crushing blows have been used pretty much on either side. And neither fatal blows have been used either. So pretty much all resources on deck.
jumping in. And you know what? When Devora still has those crushing blows, it's really scary. And you got to think twice. What a conversion here from Deoxys. He is looking incredible.
And that is such a good spot for Geras. Even if you break away right there, he loses damage, but he still gets amazing Oki, and that's what we saw. But now we're seeing Deoxys getting put in the corner. Fox has the potential to just run away with things. Oh no! Oh no! What are they doing? They're playing leapfrog! And back into the corner. Easy conversion to turn things around.
You gotta question how Deoxys has the gall to jump in when Devora's crushing blow is ready to go on any anti-air. Great blocks of those mids, great range on those mids. And Sonicfox ready to just continue this onslaught. Look at this conversion, look at this set play. The overhead gonna force the bug, force the switch dance, and Sonicfox all over it. The back throw back to the mid screen, chucking what's in the box.
This round has been crazy. Deoxys' fatal blow, but we saw him not try to challenge anything with it last time. That's still staying safe. Once the option, good for the mid for the first time, and it was blocked. That's gonna be it, I believe.
This is so close. No, yeah,
it has to be. It was just jab, jab. It was just jab,
this
jab.
one is one of the ones that scale, but yes, this is enough. Deoxys taking it.
Deoxys knocking Fox into losers.
Far in the upper bracket. Gunshow showing what Jax is capable of, showing what Jax can do.
Yeah, a character that people have been talking about a lot recently. But just to go through his path, where is Gunshow? Gunshow beat Jur, beat Tweety, and beat Big D, all to get into this top 16. Like, those are his only matches. That's the kind of tournament this is, right? Yeah. That's literally your 3 matches. That's 3 top players all in a row. And can you go for number 4? That's the question. But here we go. We are going to have on the left Hayatei with Erron Black, on the right Gunshow with Jax, and we are going to see some of this effing psycho gameplay, as I said it earlier.
Hey man,
we're getting closer to it.
It's high risk, high reward here if Jax gets those correct guesses. Again, Jax is a momentum-based character specifically because when those arms are heated up, that's when the crushing blows are going to be coming. Great hop there by Hayatei to not really put himself at risk, but to kind of nullify the chip damage altogether here. And, you know, very unusual for Hayatei to not space that forward 4 boot drop outright, and Gunshow ready to just swing back.
Yeah, I mean, that was literally pixels away, but we already saw a beautiful conversion from Gunshow. Gunshow, one of the best at converting off of anti-air forward 2s. Oh, and is that crushing blow? No, it's the back throw. All right, that's going to be safe on block. It's such a weird situation. It's command grab, but it's safe if the first hit hits. Or, I'm sorry, it's blocked. Oh, and this might be enough, essentially.
It's
because
close.
At the end, yeah.
Because at the end, even if it wasn't enough,
right,
he would still take a little bit more dot damage from the acid drop.
Right, or he could just throw another one in front of him. This is, Erron Black's one of the characters that can set up literal, like, checkmate scenarios, where there's just no way for you to win, even though you're not necessarily dead yet. And we do tend to see that a lot, especially from Hayatei, who is truly one of the best in the world, this character, probably the best. It's hard to say anybody else could be better.
It definitely is. And Hayatei, you know, kind of showing his loyalist roots here. We've seen him really never stray away from Takeda and MKX or away from Robin and Justice.
And it's so weird that this is the character that he ended up playing the most, and even post-nerfs, he's still sticking with it, still showing it's a great character. I mean, here we go, seeing top 16, you know, top 16 winners in a tournament where we have Rewind and Sonicfox in losers bracket before top 8.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to dip down into the lower bracket to face any of them going for the fatal blow, and what a punish here from Hayatei, just reaching forward, that forward 3-2. Now Gunshow on the verge of losing this set. This is still a race to 2 as we're not quite into the top 8 yet, where it switches over to a race to 3. So Gunshow has to make this 2-0 comeback right here, right now, and what a tough opponent in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a lot of really great plays by Gunshow, but Hayatei is just not fazed by any of them. He always manages to create some more space, create some more time for him to, you know, start his own offense. Oh, but here we go. This is a very good start. Doesn't really give you Oki, but it is going to give you, yeah, that free heat up.
Again, the heating up there. Once those arms and fists do connect with his opponent, they're going to heat up more and more, adding a little bit of damage to throws, and of course, you know, giving him more options with those projectiles as he can give up some heat for an incredible projectile.
Oh, and we're going to see a little bit of guaranteed chip here. I love the switch to the more zoning playstyle that we're seeing from Gunshow right now.
Yeah, he's just trying to, you know, keep this life lead, but you gotta wonder. Oh, jumping back and baiting out out either the boot drop or the slide. I like it here from Gunshow. What an adjustment here, and Hayatei finding himself in the corner. He does have access to an interactable if either players get close to it. But either way, Hayatei needs to buy himself a little bit more real estate, needs to get over to the other side. But first, he's looking for a nice clean hit, and Gunshow is just not giving it to him.
Yeah, look at these staggers. Gets the throw. Nice tech. I really didn't think that was going to get teched at all. And creating more space with the scud shot amplified. It's a really good usage of it. There are a lot of projectiles in this matchup, or at least one that you can't scud shot, so you're not always going to have it just like sitting there at full screen. Yeah,
it's kind of like a full screen mind game between the two players. If you look at both those options, scud shot amplified to get him off, and right now he's on top of the acid, and Gunshow fighting his way out with that forward three. An incredible mid to challenge anything your opponent is trying to do.
Yeah, nice side switch choice right there. Creating that perfect spacing too. Oh, nice. Catches him on the back jump. That was like actually an anti-air from full screen. More heat up. Oh, okay. Another forward four. Here's a crushing blow.
I think he actually gave up some heat as that heat up missile did start up there. Scud shot from Hayatei to keep the cancel safe. Possibly to try to catch Gunshow sleeping there. That's really the mind game whenever Scud Shot's stance does come into play.
This is the
he going to amplify it or not?
Sorry, this is the scary thing right here. Crushing blow, or sorry, fatal blow available.
And it's
for both
kill
sides, really, yeah.
This is a standoff. Gunshow has only 11 seconds to come back from this life deficit. So when is Hayatei gonna let go of block?
This is a Canadian standoff. Okay, that's not quite it, but you can't just throw out acid right here. But acid can still be punished by, oh, time! I wasn't looking at time!
I told you he had 11 seconds left.
I know. That seemed like that was like 5 seconds. I could have swore 11 seconds was going to be longer than that. I think you should. Clearly, Gunshow wasn't looking at it either, because at that point you just try fatal blow, right?
Exactly.
Because if you hit it, you win. If you don't, you lose anyway. Whatever.
I mean, you know, it was just a demoralizing loss there for Gunshow, and I think he just didn't want to give it to Hayatei to show him, oh, I'm desperate to use the fatal blow. Let me reserve myself. Let me keep my mentality strong into this round number 3. Because, that
boy.
down 2 crushing blow.
Yeah, I think that was on the down 1-2, because the second hits the high. Oh no, that is huge. Is he gonna go for the? Oh no, just keep him in the corner. Smart.
I think so. I think that's a really good idea. And I'm actually surprised he didn't cancel into the fatal blow there to put him down to almost nothing. And again, we're back to the similar situation. Both players have fatal blow, but this time we have more than 40 seconds left on the clock. Scud shot amplified, getting blocked. Hayatei has no more offensive meter, goes for the throw, and what a throw escape. It all came down to that. Can Gunshow make it count?
I don't know, this is a Canadian standoff. Oh, goes to the command grab, hit of the dash punch. Whoa. And the second hit, and that's going to be 1-1. I can't believe that none of these games have come down to fatal blow. How is that possible?
It just hasn't. It's one of those things that both players know. The fatal blow is very strong. Now Erron Blacks does reach full screen, and it hits as a high, but it's multiple hits. You can't do anything, and Jax is the same thing. Hitting as a mid really far, so both players just holding on the block. That's why Hayatei was going for the throws, but had Gunshow tech the wrong way, that should have been Hayatei's entire set, but this is this universe, and Gunshow has another shot.
Yeah, I like that little short up there. He tried to do that to avoid the amplify and then punish, but then the amplify didn't come out at all from Hayatei. Hayatei playing the one level later mind game. All right, and here's a nice knockdown. Like I said, you can get Oki both sides from Jax also, very much like Geras.
A great block of the boot drop here from Gunshow. Trying to take his turn back, going for the throw, and again, just bullying him with that forward 3, an incredible mid. Oh, hot hands. Is he going to cash in here? He does have 2 bars to amplify. Yes, he cashes in here.
All right, I like it.
Blow.
Yep, just take the momentum, put yourself on match point. So Hayatei, he's another winner of one of the pro competition tournaments, right? He won Biennality, and now we could see another one go to losers, especially Gunshow. But this is going to be the upset so far of the tournament, maybe even.
23% throw thanks to that acid drop. Checking him there as he was aware that Gunshow was going to go for the stagger.
All right, just checking a little bit something. That has hit 100% of the time. Gunshow's starting to realize that this is a weakness of Hayatei. He's not reacting to that.
It's a tough thing to react
It
to,
is.
especially considering how great Jax's buttons are in multiple ranges. So you really never want to let go of that block button, and once you're holding on a block, you are susceptible to it.
Yeah, also, he can just let it go for real, and then it can be a crushing blow if it catches you pressing the button.
That's right, breaking open some rib cages there, and Hayatei trying to hold on to his sternum. A big jumping kick here.
And he can throw him back in the corner.
They're getting hot. These hands are hot.
Oh, yeah, he had to know that throw was coming. But, I mean, that's the mix-up right there. All the crushing blows are still available except for the command grab one. So this is still potentially, I mean, oh, okay, he's dissipating very quickly because he's firing off his projectile, but there it is again!
He's 10 for 10 on these. I mean, every single high unblockable that he goes for is working.
And he's going for so much. Oh, no, you've got to read right here.
The tip, he hit him with just the tip. 10 seconds left on the clock. What's going to come down to? Gunshow needs to make the play with the fatal blow.
Oh!
A little too late. Had he done it when the rifle came out, Erron Black cannot block, and that should have been it. And Gunshow knows it, but he can't let it phase him here in this final round. What? I can't believe that.
Yeah, so close. And they so quickly have to go back into this final round. And again, another round, final round. And this is good corner positioning, but Hayatei can be able to fight out the corner. Nice, he checks it this time. He's like, never again.
No, I'm not letting that rifle come out, and I'm not going to get caught again, just like I did that last game. It should have been my game. Hayatei with a beautiful back throw here, throwing Jax on the ground on a wake-up, up 3. I feel like we've barely seen that at all in this set. And Gunshow digging deep into his tool set.
Yeah, and the pressure's beginning. We haven't even seen that follow-up. The just overhead punches follow up very much at all. Finally, well, no, sorry. He blocked it, but he's staying safe. I thought he avoided it, but I'm a fool. And look at this. Hayatei down to fatal blow life. Gunshow a little bit above that, about twice that, but one throw. Oki on this. Oh, he gets into the command grab. That could be it, even without the crushing blow, and that is going to be it. Gunshow is going to knock Hayatei into losers. This is on paper, it's a matchup that makes sense. You're like, it's a zoner against a counter zoner. But I think from seeing the matches previously, it's not quite that simple. There are a lot of projectiles that Cetrion has that are not reactable. They can just check you from full screen, and you can't really just sit there or jump around and wait for Cetrion to do something. So I want to see how Scar approaches this.
Yeah, and we did see this matchup yesterday in right outside the top 16 between Pheonix and Big D, and it was actually Pheonix taking it over Big D, who was rocking Cetrion. But of course, Dragon, just a Cetrion that's a little bit better, you know, obviously having more results and, you know, more scalps.
Right, but even in that previous matchup, I mean, to be fair, both, you know, these two players obviously have more results than both Big D and Pheonix, but both, I would say skill levels altogether very, very similar, and it was still very close match.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely was. The Dragon looking for something here. The neutral jump kick to just keep the pressure going, and he is throwing Scar for a world of mix-ups here. Scar is not sure when the throw is coming, where he can sneak in those jabs, or when Dragon is just gonna block.
I said Cetrion's a zoner, right? I was wrong, I'm pretty sure.
She's just going in.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. Dragon is one of the best at just switching it up, going from zoning mentality to I'm in your face and I'm going to use those buttons. I'm going to use this incredible backdash to make everything you throw at me whiff. And of course, I know when to challenge and when to block.
Yeah, so far it's been 100% aggression from Dragon, and that was a super dominant round. Scar needs to launch something. I want to see maybe more down forwards from Scar, because so far he's been struggling a lot with the jabs. Oh, nice. Oh, no. He got a counter hit. He could have gone for the full forward 3-4, could have got a crushing blow. That would have been a great start to momentum, but didn't manage to get it.
Oh, going for that very risky stuff, and Dragon so composed, holding on to the block button and ready for a full punish. Left in a standing position, and I don't know what Scar was doing, but he definitely was not blocking. Back throw here from Dragon, correctly assesses the situation, and hold on, escape failed, going to be setting up for the crushing blow. Dragon's got to be wondering about it, but of course, Scar also thinking about Dragon, thinking about it.
Oh, that's going to be a punish. Look how maximum range that punish was, but a great reaction, and that was a very fast first match. Jeez.
You know, it looked like Scar was kind of getting control there towards the end. finding the way, forcing Dragon to tech the wrong way. And right now, Scar switching characters completely to Kung Lao. Have we seen this at all yet in the pro competition? And I know Scar does obviously play at home a lot, and these guys do like to dabble in multiple characters, not only just for the sake of, you know, possible secondaries or third characters, but also for the sake of learning a matchup.
Right, I do believe we've seen him pick Lao, but I can't remember exactly where. He's definitely got a lot of characters on board. Nice, starts off pretty strong, forces the breakaway. Already all defensive meter gone, but of course a great tech. It's so hard to throw Dragon, so hard.
Oh, a little bit of a drop. Not sure if he could possibly converted there. Maybe too far away after the kick. Great throw escape there by Dragon. Dragon with a lot of staggers here, not continuing anything, and what a whiff punish here, backing off and letting Scar hang himself as he just throws that hurt box right out to him to be whiff punished.
And it's worth mentioning that because of that throw tech after the escape failed, the crushing blow throw is no longer on the table for Scar. Yes. I mean, he can reset it up again, of course, but it's not loaded.
Yes, not loaded at all.
Oh wow, actually put himself in the corner. And now he's got to deal with that pressure that was so difficult to deal with last game. I
love the mix-up there from Dragon going at the back throw. You know, a lot of high-level players anticipating that get thrown in the corner. And again, Scar giving him a little taste of his own medicine, trying to go in for the Oki, but just not close enough thanks to that backdash from Dragon. And he's going to be cashing in big with this fatal blow.
Nice, and that was so smart because, I mean, normally you look at it and you think, oh, well, Dragon could have won anyway, but wanted to keep it unbreakable. And you really got to use that fatal blow, unless you're maybe in like a counter zoning match. You really want to use it just to guarantee yourself a round. And so Dragon now in match point to make top 8 winners. Scar, he was looking a lot closer with Lao than with Scorpion so far, though.
No, it definitely has been. It came down to the wire, down to just one decision there at the end, as fatal blow is available for both players. He's going to be batching him into rock. Oh, he whipped it, and here goes Scar, ready to pounce on his prey.
Oh, yeah, but a breakaway, you have to break right there. That's pretty much the highest damage that you're going to give this Lao, aside from maybe a down 2 crushing blow. And that is another crushing blow, throw crushing blow. A lot of damage, good lead, but wake up jabs. Wake up jabs are so good in this game, and we've seen Dragon pretty much one of the best users of them. That's a nice challenge. That's actually not plus some block.
And look at these successful down threes here from Scar. A very fast low poke from Kung Lao. One of the better down threes in the game, and what a conversion. Now, of course, he is rocking the Lotus Fist Kung Lao. So if you want to use some resources, you can get an orbiting hat going around you, giving you more combos to access to.
Yeah, and look at this, a very heavy change in style. We haven't really seen boulders this entire set, but we've seen about 5 in a row so far. And nice check with lasers, but a great punish. One of the only characters that can punish that angle.
What a throw escape here from Scar. Wants to keep it going, jumping in off the top rope. I'm not sure what Scar was looking for there, but it's okay. Keeping his composure, keeping his cool as Dragon tries to fight his way out of the corner.
Nice.
Now Scar not cashing in there with the up two, but instead just says, I'm going to take my turn back clean here. What a conversion!
Nice.
Did you see that? Ending it with the sweep, but Dragon ready with some buttons of his own, and it hurts so much. Great side switch combo here from Dragon, and hold on, Scar giving him a little side switch string here, and that's going to be all she wrote.
Whoa.
Beautiful confirmation here from Scar, and just going to be displaying all that combo ability to send a statement to Dragon.
Yeah,
I am not shook.
There were actually a few different situations in there that could have been a little bit more, I guess you could say, could have had a little bit more reward for Scar. Like things where he could have maybe gotten a little bit of a better knockdown, or things where he could have punished a little bit harder, but regardless, wow, look at that. Look at that. Thinking with him. Maybe are you going to give him ideas to help win with?
I think Scar is actually Dragon's coach for his own set against him.
I think Scar's like, maybe you should pick Cetrion. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe he's like, maybe you shouldn't pick Cetrion.
He's like, you shouldn't switch.
That's what he wants.
Keep going Cetrion. But no, Dragon being really serious. Of course, both these guys, competitors through and through. Everyone is friends. It's a very friendly environment amongst, all the players, not just the top players. And of course, it's all about having fun at the end of the day, but you want to come out the winner.
And of course, we knew there wasn't really going to be a switch. Dragon is very much a character loyalist and a variation loyalist, So I think it was just Dragon just thinking about, you know, what you got to do a little bit better. Not quite so overrun in the corner especially, but look at this. A very different play style again, going back to a lot more offense after we saw that boulder strategy not quite working out as well. With the throw and now momentum back to Scar's favor. Oh, gets the maximum damage. Spent so look at Scar's bars. They are completely gone. Oh no, that's crushing blow. And this is going to be so much damage because you can't break it. Full meter on board for Dragon. I don't know if he's going to use all of it. Nope, just going for one.
Standing position, and Scar was ready with the challenge and the back throw, cashing in from the crushing blow as Dragon had the failed escape right before it.
Are we going to see another? I mean, obviously between both of these, one of these players is it's crazy that either of them could be sent to losers. But Dragon, I don't know if he's ever gone to losers before top 8 either.
Good challenge there from Dragon, stopping that momentum that is Scar. Tossing him up there with the geyser and throwing up the wall just to try to, again, buy some space. Great recognition of Scar on that whiff. And Dragon just, you know, casually taking his turn back, getting tossed for his troubles, though.
Oh, that's going to be a big whiff punish.
Yeah, very, very dangerous to commit the strings when your opponent is on their back, ready to wake up with that roll.
No anti-attempted, very smart. Oh, wow, I can't believe that jump kick whiffed.
The jump kick whiff didn't get punished. A little bit of a misplay from Dragon. That should have been his round, but Scar ready to live another day. Never mind the wall getting just thrown up right in front of him, right to stop everything.
All right, as per the usual for this top 16, I'd say, we are going to the very final round.
Orbiting hat, the teleport, a lot of people say it's useless, but I think Scar's making great use of it. And the breakaway force from Dragon, gonna be leading into a lot of damage here. No, he doesn't have access to the offensive meter, so he couldn't amplify anything for longer combos.
Oh, and the pressure's starting nice, stuck on the throw. This is what Dragon needs to turn it around. He's gonna keep it grounded, no breakaway.
I mean, I feel like Dragon just said, I'm done teching throws. I'm calling out these throws in the most dangerous way possible, especially when you're doing it against Kung Lao. Dragon knows right now it's do or die. Tossing the boulders, getting right over it.
But no fatal blow available, so this isn't going to be a huge amount of damage. Oh, there wasn't even an offensive bar available. And Scar has fatal blow, but this is going to be a lot of damage. You got to break away here, and there's no way to stop it.
If Scar can get one hit confirm into the fatal blow. Now raw fatal blow is going to work. So either way, both players have to watch out for this.
Oh, look at this patience. They don't want to press anything. Oh, the whiff throw. That was big, but no whiff punish. Oh, the laser's going to do it. Just barely catching Scar. And so Dragon is moving on, but now we are seeing every player who won a pro competition event is in losers before top 8.
Ninjakilla has kind of been, you know, that myth that we're not really sure is true, and just slowly he's been just coming into real form, coming out to events and showing everyone it's not just an online factor, it's not the comfort of my home factor. I am just a really talented player, and I can hang with the best. And if you look at FoxyGrampa's resume, literally the best NRS player to come from the UK if you look at the past few NRS games. I mean, this man is just incredible, very talented, and just always on point. Even when the pressure's on, even when the jet lag factor is real, Foxy can usually perform.
Yeah, I mean, he's over here so much, he might as well. He's probably jet lagged when he's at home, right?
I don't believe he still lives in England. He actually secretly lives in North America. Just kidding, guys.
Yeah, it's the true mix-up. All right, so here we go. We saw this matchup earlier in the bracket, Foxy against Kerbalicious, actually. But, of course, it's a very different thing, and immediately with the knowledge.
Well, see, now the thing is that a lot of players like to test their opponent and say, you know what, let me see if I can get away with this a few times. Let me see what they know. So right out the gate, Ninjakilla just reacted. I don't understand. How is this a human being?
I don't know.
How do you do that?
I think I would never test the knowledge of Ninjakilla. I think it would just never cross my mind to even try.
No, man, you got to get to that the full meta active right out the gate, especially in a 1-to-2 situation like we have here in the pro competition.
Yeah, he is without a doubt in my mind the smartest player in all of Mortal Kombat 11. He knows every situation by heart. He's ready for it. It's incredible. And like, look, he knows. Okay, this is the thing that it's probably one of the most subtle things that you can see. Oh wait, okay, I'll talk about it in a minute.
But see, right there, he knew. Foxy knew Ninjakilla was going to respect that very plus poke or advancing high there. Oh, what a whiffer there, Ninjakilla rolling out. and just whiff punishing the full commitment from FoxyGrampa. He was so sure he wasn't going to do it.
Yeah, and one thing that I was trying to say is Ninjakilla knows exactly when he can run away and when he has to go in. If he knows that he, even by like half of a percentage, can win the life lead battle through zoning, he will do it and he will play it perfectly. But right now he knows there's too much of a life lead for Foxy. He has to go in, and so he's taking advantage of it.
And the escape failed to kind of mix up Ninjakilla assuming that he's going to be thrown into the corner, but instead FoxyGrampa going for the forward throw and finding all the momentum he wants, all the momentum he needs. And again, FoxyGrampa in full effect right now.
Yeah, he has just not lost almost any HP at all this game. This is a scary start. Oki off a back throw, and
he tried to chase him down.
Yeah, he just barely missed that punish. He went for it, and he almost hit the timing right.
That scream from Shang.
I know.
Oh, my vertebrae!
I'm an old man.
And again, FoxyGrampa just going nuts here with the throws.
Well, Foxy plays pretty much every character he plays like a grappler.
Oh yeah, he does. Especially, and I feel like this game is really clicking with FoxyGrampa. Now, of course, always a great competitor, but just a completely different animal here in MK11.
Oh, look at these staggers from both players.
There's not enough time.
Oh no, yeah, you're
time.
right.
4 seconds left.
But a throw might change it. Oh,
no, not enough.
Second.
Not enough.
Oh, it was enough, just barely.
And I think FoxyGrampa had the same call out that I thought.
Yeah.
Even if he throws him, it's not going to be enough because of the time, but just barely by a few frames of a second, got the damage in there. Ninjakilla taking that first game. What a nail biter and what a heartbreaker for FoxyGrampa fans out there.
What a good start too this next game for Ninjakilla. Oh, he's getting even better. Nice throw tech. Gonna get out of the corner. Of course, the back throw. It's very easy to tell which of throws is which for Shang.
Oh yeah, it just dips you right in and just tosses you right out exactly where he wants you. Little corpse drop doesn't really act like a true projectile, but you can kind of use it like one. And again, you alluded to this, that Ninjakilla, if he knows he can seal the deal with the zoning, he's not going to stray away from it, he's not going to panic, and he's not going to make the wrong decision.
Yeah, and right now, he knows he has to go in, which is why you see that, and his movement is incredible. It's unbelievable. It's as you can see, he just got in without even having to block maybe 2 to 3 projectiles, but that is it. That is definitely a conversion that's going to put Ninjakilla on match point here.
The hit confirmed there from the forward 4-3, just hitting both the triggers on his controller and going right in, cleaning this round and putting FoxyGrampa up against the ropes and on the verge and right out the gate. A bold decision here from Ninjakilla, just trying to keep FoxyGrampa on his toes, and FoxyGrampa was ready to punish, but not ready to anticipate the next few steps. What an up to, just barely not able to reach there. And again, so many things going wrong for FoxyGrampa as his skull just gets caved in by the heel of Liu Kang.
All of this over and over, just this damage is building up to be so much, and that is going to be it without a doubt. A dominant round to end it by Ninjakilla, and so Foxy is also going to losers before top 8. I do remember seeing on Twitter Fox tweeting like, I only chose Devora this whole tournament to kind of see if Devora was good enough to use, basically, and I think it was like, yeah, like the answer was basically, yeah, good enough. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you want to stick 100% Devora all the time, especially a player like Fox who plays so many different characters at such a high level. I mean, Devora's really fun, though, I gotta say. I mean, I entered a lot of tournaments with her before she got buffed, so it's understandable that we are going to see the switch back. And again, a super gross skin. Fox is so good at getting the gross skins.
It's all chance thanks to the randomized gear. That's why we see awesome things we don't normally get to see. And hitting him with the back throw, tossing him over the shoulders here, back to the mid-screen. What an anti-air from Rewind, the down 3 to just stop the Fox in its tracks.
Oh, and that jump kick's gonna connect. Johnny Cage clapping in the background like, yeah! Hit that bug. Oh, nice throw tech. Although this is the stagger pressure, this is the scary pressure.
I like that challenge there from Sonicfox. You know, they just knew that something was going to be coming up afterwards. And Rewind ducking under. You know, that's the scary thing. That's the adjustment that we saw from Deoxys. And the other thing you have to consider, Deoxys and Rewind are very close. They are teammates now, so it is possible that they dove into this matchup together.
Oh, look at that! The beautiful down 3 anti-air into the bicycle kick, crushing blow. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect setup after the requirement has been met of 3 amplified bicycle kicks prior to that in that first round. Good block of the overhead Rewind, but wasn't ready for those bugs that were coming afterwards. What a throw escape!
Yeah, and we do see a lot of these breakaways in situations where you're really not going to be taking a lot of damage. Oh, wow, I did not realize that was set up.
Yeah,
I have been missing a lot of throw crushing blow setups today, I think.
I mean, not only that, but also he avoided the breakaway situation by not juggling him at all. So I think that was a good decision from Rewind. He wants to take this match out because he knows what the Fox can do when the Fox gets a little bit of momentum, converting into the fatal blow. And I guess this is one of the ones that don't really scale too hard, as we are going right into it, stabbing the temples right through the lobes.
Yeah, well, one of the nice things there is that Devora doesn't really have a lot of, like, combo paths, so, like, no matter what when you're comboing into it, there's not going to be a lot of scaling in general. Like, it was like, that was like forward 1-3, down 1, forward 1-3, crushing blow. Like, it was like 3 straight, or fatal blow.
Back toss here from the Fox.
All right, now,
what a throw escape.
This is the scariest thing about Devora, is that now that Fox is seeing that Rewind is poking after every down 1 on block, it's very easy with Devora to just do down 1 into the stabs, and it beats every single poke reversal in the game. And then you get huge advantage off of it, or knockdown, or you get to drill him in the head. That's a really rare interactable to see, but it's one of the grab ones. It's very good.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of players don't like doing it because it throws them out of the corner, but you just can't give up when every time you get a drill to the face. Rewind, throwing him back into the corner, trying to continue this, trying to finish this fight. But Sonicfox has the lead here, so Rewind down to his last legs here.
And that is one thing that we've seen consistently. Fox not afraid to throw opponents back to mid-screen.
So for the mix-up.
Yeah. Just to guarantee the throw. Nice flawless block, nice flawless block, nice flawless block, nice. Oh!
Almost.
Nice
Okay,
flawless block,
back.
nice flawless block. Only the low ones for whatever reason.
He knows the timing, specifically a trade definitely in Rewind's favor if you consider the frame advantage. A throw escape again from Sonicfox, and Rewind's not giving up. 6 seconds left on the clock. He's got to hit something. He's got to hit the fatal blow.
Yeah,
and Sonicfox was not letting go of block. He weighed the situation. He weighed all the options. He weighed all the outcomes, and he said, I'm not getting hit by that fatal blow. No matter what, that fatal blow is not connecting. That fatal blow hits as a mid. It hits really far. It's got armor, but all you got to do is block.
Yeah. The throws were not going to be in time, especially those that, like, maybe 1.5 seconds of hesitation, which could have mattered actually a lot. Look, Fox getting another gross skin. And by gross,
You're
I mean,
obsessed with these gross skins.
like where are either the normal Devora skins or the one where it looks like she's wearing a bunch of armor? I love those, but I love
like,
these two. This is a great one.
Yes.
This is like a Zerg skin.
Oh yes.
That is exactly what this. I want this skin actually. I take it back. I love this one, but I also love this purple Liu Kang. Purple's best color, and strong start from Fox.
You know, I feel like Sonicfox is just really keeping the game in the mid-screen, almost like he's willing to give up the corner pressure because he knows how much Rewind can excel when he's got the corner pressure. The forward throw, crushing blow, set up right after the failed escape. Rewind cashing in big with that 31%. Great throw escape from Sonicfox, trusting his instincts, trusting every reaction that he has, that they have in their body.
Yeah. Oh, nice poke. Okay, that's going to be crushing blow. Faux show. We don't see that come out a whole lot, but surprisingly enough, that's the best damage that you can get off of just straight up jab from Devora. And not a lot of life left for Rewind. One throw, one anything, one set of stabs, one down, one to stabs.
Looks like Sonicfox learned how to flawless block behind
yeah, I know.
fireball there. He did get it perfectly. They did get it perfectly.
Whoa!
He went for the fatal blow!
Oh, went for the ultimate gimmick. I love it. I love the attempt right there. Full screen with flying kick into fatal blow. But okay. There's enough time left for this to happen. Oh, escape failed too. And now this is going to be a zoning match. It has to be a zoning match.
Flawless block.
Watch, oh, okay. That was so scary because that was a situation where dash up, fatal blow could have been so good for Fox. Devora fatal blow is really far and really fast. And it also doesn't have a hurt box on it. So like, if it hit before a projectile like connected with Devora, it could have won.
Burning there with the flying kick is Rewind. Looking for those forward threes, but Sonicfox all over it. Oh, the neutral jump! Again, flawless blocks, flawless blocks after flawless blocks.
Yeah, there was a missed attempt to anti-air right there. I would like to see some more normal anti-airs. Oh, or just a huge down to crushing blow. Have to break away from that, but that's still going to put you in a terrible position here. All right, nice knockdown into some setups. This could actually run away very quickly for Fox. Oh, yeah, jump back is so good with Devora, and fatal blow conversion. I don't know if that's enough. I think it might be.
Well, you said before, very little scaling, especially because the combo ability's not there.
Yep.
But right there, I saw a great combo. 42% from Sonicfox. Now they are just one round away from eliminating Rewind.
Wow, before top 8, and wow, the dash up 4-2-2 connects. This is hugely slow normal, like 26 frames. And here begin the mix-ups. And it's just slow enough that Fox is using it as almost like a delayed normal to catch people thinking nothing's coming out. I'm going to press a button, or I'm going to stand up and try to tech, or I guess sit down and try to tech.
Just getting that forward throw is Rewind, tossing him back into mid-screen. Rewind's got to think about what a life deficit he's got to overcome. He's got to connect something. He's got to connect. Now this is the start. He got the failed escape, so Crushing Blow is activated on, I believe, one of his throws still. Yeah. He did get it very early in this game.
I think it's back throw where it's still available, which is a pretty good position here. But, well, I mean, life lead's going away. On top of that, though, Rewind has that perfect life where you just barely have Fatal Blow, and we know how good Liu Kang's Fatal Blow is. One of the best in the game for sure. Oh, no, doesn't quite get the jump and wake up Fatal Blow. Speak of the devil.
You really did that. What? Rewind really did that on Wake Up, and Sonicfox just wasn't anticipating it. Clearly now down to 21%.
One
if
throw,
Rewind
one
gets
throw.
that back throw.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. No way to break away here. And so Sonicfox is going to eliminate Rewind in the run back from Celtic Throwdown Grand Finals. So now we've seen that matchup go 1-1 with those characters, and I don't know when we're going to see the third. We're going to see. We're going to see how this ends up, and it's definitely the first time that they've played since the changes to their characters.
Oh yeah, because it's been such a short amount of time. Hayatei connecting with that jump in three, and Geras has his back up against the wall. Hayatei just knocking down on the door of defense from Geras with that back 2-2, multiple mids and overheads all over that string. Big little boot drop there, the overhead, and Geras correctly blocking that amplified low gunshot here. And what a flawless block up two from Geras to pop him up for a combo and force the breakaway to be activated from Hayatei. Hayatei not going to have a lot of defensive meter for a very long time as this cools down.
Yeah, so it's really important that he managed to land this hit, get some Oki. Oh, and especially this throw gives you so much time to build back bar.
Scud shot amplified for full screen presence here. You know, Erron Black has very obscure projectiles. You know, not really true projectiles, not slow traveling projectiles. They are almost instantaneous.
Yeah. It's like, they're like hit stand. I mean, they're not. They actually are projectiles, but that's a funny way to look at it. And great first round going to Hayatei, but this is looking like it's going to be a brawl.
Looking for that little low hit at the end here, but Hayatei ready to just kind of keep calm. We've talked about Hayatei's playstyle. Doesn't really like to take too many risks in this game. Oh, a boot drop there that goes for the amplified low shot, and Geras not ready to block it and not ready to hop over it.
Yeah, that's the first time I think we've seen him really amplify the forward four almost this entire tournament. He's been really straying away from it. It's super unsafe now.
I mean, but no one knows when you're going to do it, because if you don't do it and you think they're going to do it, you open yourself up for a combo, depending on what your option is. So a lot of players like to just block it and stay safe.
Oh!
Great gauntlet punch there.
I love seeing that. You just charge the gauntlet right outside of their wake-up range, and you're just like, what are you going to do? You're going to sit there and you're going to let me be plus. Or I'm going to punish you. Oh, no crushing blow.
Back 2-2, knocking down at the door as he's just shooting Geras up and away here in the mid-screen. No corners have been reached just yet.
Oh,
Big
nice.
knee and big conversion recognition here from Gur, seeing that he was airborne, and a fatal blow to stop the breakaway attempt. A great way to break right through that armor. And Gur gonna be tying up the round, taking this round number 2 in game number 1.
Pray for mercy.
Now, this is maybe a really stupid question, something that I may not have noticed. But I did just notice that within that combo, when the breakaway was punished, it reset the scaling on the fatal blow. Does it always do that? I feel like it doesn't always do that.
I think it really depends.
Yeah, I guess so. It's
one of those things that you have to like meticulously lab and
Oh.
see exactly how it affects it.
Yeah,
you know,
for
because
sure.
when you break away, it's not really a combo, so you know it does scale on some things like down 2 in certain situations. So I'm not really sure.
I don't know why I don't know that and why I'm just looking at it for the first time, but I'm gonna look at that more after this match.
It's a very specific situation because
Yeah,
a lot of characters don't really have fatal blows that are just fast enough to stop the breakaway attempts consistently. But Geras is one of those.
All right, these I don't think you're safe really from these cancels anymore, but still threatening, of course, with the amplify.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what Hayatei's doing. He's playing to the fear that Gur has of that meter. Because when you're going up against Erron Black, that was loaded up
And
for
that's
round number 1.
That is definitely gonna be. Yeah, I forgot that was loaded up completely.
I remember, yeah, it was the forward throw, and it was the throw where you said, you know, this is gonna buy Hayatei a lot of time.
Yeah.
And it just completely forgot about it. The requirements stay stacked. They stay there round after round within the same game. And I think Gur also forgot about that one. And very little you can do there at the end. You know, when that scud shot is there, it's amplified, it hits full screen, and when you're down to that little health, Gur's only chance is to maybe flawless block it.
Yeah, but the thing is, okay, so you flawless block it, and then even still, that gives you enough advantage that you throw out acid, and then nothing is going to stop. Like, nothing is going to get you out of that situation. Like I said, this character. Oh, yeah, exactly. It's like he's just showing that he can do it.
That's right. Maybe he's trying to tell us that that's what he was trying to do last game, but with no fatal blow ready, as Gur did use it in that round number 2. You know, he really couldn't close the gap there between himself and Hayatei.
Oh, there we go. That's that fear. Is the scud shot. Nice. Oh, that was awkward, but oh, this is actually huge. Okay, had to break away from that. That was going to be a very weirdly unscaled launcher.
Yeah, a very rare one because usually you get the entire string and then it scales there from the 4 previous hits. Little cancel over from Hayatei. Oh, and the unsafe stuff.
Wow.
I mean, we talked about Hayatei and he's not usually willing to go for it. And Gur, I think he wanted to go for a throw and maybe trying to fake out Hayatei, but Hayatei making the right decisions here.
Yeah, I mean, Gur lost his advantage there. For some reason, he didn't do anything after he got out of the freeze, the time freeze. But, I mean, look at this. Acid. Yep, and you're done so. Yep, there's nothing you can do there. I like the attempt. I like the attempt to back throw, but you still move forward too far in a back throw.
Round
I mean,
2.
probably should have tried to jump out of the corner maybe before dying. That was the best you could get. All right. That was actually still punished.
Do we have new tech here? I mean, going past it, that seems like it's going to be a little bit easier than doing the short hop afterwards. Because if you don't practice that a lot, it's really, really tough.
Yeah, that was very, very smart.
And I think that covers if Hayatei decides not to amplify the gunshot and just stand up right after the boot drop, it should hit him right out. So good setup here from Gur, showing signs of life here. He needs to make this comeback, and right out there, just flawless block setups for the anticipated pokes after the safe strings.
And there we go again, catching him out of the scud shot. And, oh, I don't know if that was intentional or not, ending in that interactable. But now there's like not very much bar on the side of Gur, and we see full fatal blow available for Hayatei. Not fast. It used to be fast enough to punch Sandtrap. I don't think it is anymore.
Hayatei just swinging for the fences here with those 2s and 1s. Tossing the forward throw. Maybe thought Gur was thinking about the back throw because that crushing blow is loaded up as Hayatei has not cashed in on it yet. And has not, I believe, has not gotten throw tech. Good use of the interactable to get out of there. Goes for the throw, and Hayatei all over it. Now Gur knows he's got a life lead, but he knows he's got to be scared of the fatal blow. Slide out the gate, got to go for a roll.
No.
And there's a challenge with the down 1. And like we said before, when that rifle is out, Erron Black cannot block.
I honestly think that if he had done the slide into the acid and then done fatal blow, it would have won. Because you would have had to sit there and at the very least duck it in the acid for a few seconds.
And then slowing down Fatal Blow would have been an unintentional buff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
In that
yeah,
situation only. Is this it? Yes! It hurts, it hurts.
And this is match point for Hayatei. This is a great start for him this round, too. This is everything that you want from starting this round.
And Geras challenging with those well-placed lows. You know, he's pretty much on point, not whiffing them for the crushing blow requirement. And Hayatei wants nothing to do with the combo, says, I'm breaking away just now. So Geras needs to open him up again and make sure that it hurts, make sure that it does damage. Now, if Geras goes down below 30%, he is going to have access to that fatal blow. Hayatei swinging right back to Scudshot, and Geras ready with the forward throw to fake out Hayatei. Hayatei was so sure Geras was going to toss him back into the mid-screen.
Oh, on so many techs, but still so many throws attempted from both players. Nobody's really punishing. See, the escape failed. See, that was an attempted tech. Oh, what a weird way to push him into the corner. He goes for the back one, and now we're seeing pressure on the other side. Oh, back in the corner again.
Oki set up so good. Hayatei does have access to Fatal Blow. We've seen him using it perfectly before many times. Down one, and both of the respect from both these players. This is down to the wire. 12 seconds left. Something's gonna happen.
That's gonna be it. Wow! The perfect conversion from the anti-air back to 2-2 is going to do it. And matches that we're going to see are players who played each other quite a lot.
Yeah, you're going to see full awareness
up,
there. I love the mix-up here from Kevo to Man, going for the handshake and then instantly just switching it up for the fist bump. But no, man, it's going to be a bittersweet victory for whoever does win, as they, you know, as a result, have to knock their friend completely out of the tournament.
Your weakness is your all kicks.
And yours is your all punches.
What we have here is a contest.
Round
Doesn't she have grease
What?
kicks?
She is not all punches. If you took away her punches, she would be fine. If you took away her kicks and her forward three, she would be fine also. I mean, no.
Just fine, just double fine.
yeah.
It's like two characters in one.
Yeah, no. I mean, seriously though, she's got everything.
Oh,
wow.
The crushing blow from the amplified portion of the onion ring connecting solo here. The overhead was not fully committed to by Scar, as he didn't believe Kevo was going to walk right into it.
Yeah, and all right, finally seeing some pressure beginning from Kevo. And he's really got to make everything count right now. I mean, this was a really explosive start from Scar. Very controlling. I don't know if this is enough. Okay, it is. It did just enough damage. And a very solid first round from Scar.
Round
Coming out the
two,
gate strong.
fight.
But Kevo's got a chance to turn things around right here. Corner positioning is starting to shift in his favor, and this is going to be great. You see this full commitment from Scar. I think Scar thought that was going to be a whip punish. I did at the beginning too, so I'm assuming it was a similar mistake. And now we've got corner positioning, but there's the whip punish. That's exactly what Scar was going for. He's like, you know what? Didn't work the first time. Let's try. Time.
Oh, what an anti-air, and he went the wrong way!
No, Sonya,
What?
turn around!
What? Sonya, that's not where the fight is. Don't turn your back against your opponent. You almost never see it happening
Scar is
here.
smiling right now, like, man. Like, wow, look at that. Oh, geez, yeah, that's rough. I mean, that was a huge punish that should have been a lot of damage on the other side. It was only a down one anti-air, so the scaling wasn't too heavy. And now look at this. Kevo looking like he could potentially take this. Scar choosing not to break away. Oh, yeah, saving it for the next round. And there's the crushing blow, and we're going to round number 3. All because Sonya got a little lost.
I made a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Sonya knows that it's like a friend match, and Sonya's like, oh, I don't want to hit our friends, you know? I'm going to go the other way. And look at this. Kevo's really taking the momentum here.
Nice little elbow drop there at the end to keep the corner positioning. Good forward throw. I love the animation there. It just ships them right back out of there to keep it constant.
Oh, and that's going to be it. Wow, a strong first game from Kevo. I mean, it was looking so good for Scar, but then Kevo just took the momentum and ran away with it. That's exactly what Jacqui does, as we all expect her to. But I do have to say, too, this match is probably more important for Kevo. I believe that as far as points go, actually, I can look them up right here at some point. Scar is sitting pretty solid in 8th place, right?
Yes.
Pretty solid to qualify.
I believe
Now,
it's 12 that qualify.
right.
Finals.
So there's a pretty nice little cushion right there. On the other hand, Kevo, he is outside of the range. He's around 20, 22, so he needs the points from this tournament so bad. And right now, he's looking like he's challenging Scar for them really heavily.
I mean, you say, you know, Scar is comfortable here, but we still have a lot more events to go to, and you just never, you cannot tell the future. You can't tell how well you're going to be placing, especially, you know, since Scar has really most of his points come from that win at Combo Breaker and not much else afterwards. The Kevoxreborn looking incredible here. Match point against Scar.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is definitely not a situation at Scar where you're like, yeah, I kind of hope Kevo wins. It's like, Scar could just come back and win this entire thing, right? And win a bunch of money, and win Dreamhack Montreal, and then guarantee his place. Like, this is still a tournament for Scar to win, but, I mean, okay, I was about to say it's not looking great for him, but because this is match point for Kevo, but Scar, all right, putting a lot of damage on the board, but this is unfortunately how it starts.
Oh, the whip punish
wow.
here! Perfect from Scar, spacing it out just the right way, and that was a great reversal punish. You can't drop the drone right there on Jacqui unless you're at full screen right outside that dash punch range.
Right, and that's actually really close to max dash punch range too, so it's a scary thing to do in general. And now still match point for Kevo.
Look at these staggers, but Kevo not breaking it all, instead blocking it. Never mind, getting opened up here by Scar. A big whiff up 3, but Scar not close enough to capitalize, but he's close enough to take the momentum and keep it going. Sweet chin music to keep the corner positioning here, challenging with staggers after staggers after staggers here. When is it gonna end? When is it gonna start? And when is the throw coming? No whiff punish at all by Scar, but getting anti-air for his attempt to jump in.
Yeah, now we're gonna see some pressure started. Oh wow, standing 3-3 to get out of that pressure. Interesting choice, but gets the hit, no conversion, and no punish on the throw. And this is a very strong beginning here. No breakaway. Trying to save it for maybe the next combo. Knows that there's potentially a crushing blow coming for the next one. Oh, what a challenge!
And that's gonna be
no! Scar wasn't a fatal blow, so there was an opportunity to break away. That makes so much sense. And now defensive bar is on board. Yeah, you got to save it for that point, but there was no fatal blow bait there. That actually could have been fatal blow. It could have been the win. One more hit, and that's going to be it. Kevo is going to eliminate Scar before top 8 and make top 8 himself to get those points that he needs to potentially qualify.
DizzyTT versus FoxyGrampa, or another team kill basically here. Both these players traveling all the way from their home country.
Right, and I'm interested to see what the character pick is going to be here from, well, I guess it's going to be Sonya. I knew that from the beginning. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, so I assume Shang, of course, for Foxy. It seems to be that he's pretty much going to go 100% Shang. It's interesting that he hasn't really even attempted a switch at some point, considering he was so strong with Lao for so long. But Dizzy, of course, has multiple characters that are usable. You know, the Lu, the Sonya. I mean, those are, I guess, the main ones that I've seen. Looks like it's going to be Sonya.
I invoke my right to choose my opponent.
No, Shang Tsung. I'm not playing your game.
You have already been chosen.
I love the reference to the first movie there. Shang does try to get away with the easy win when he kidnapped Sonya Blade. I love the onion rings here. Oh, in the amplified portion again. That's like the most common crushing blow we see in the first round against Sonya. It's almost like everyone has to kind of like adjust and be like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Or basically it's like everybody's playing the first round against Sonya with like 30% less life.
They're just like, okay, it's out of the picture. I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the game. So always look for the silver lining, people. Great forward throw here from DizzyTT.
Wow, look at this super dominant round. And that's something that we've seen so far from Foxy's Shang. When he gets into matchups where he is losing the zoning battle, he struggles a lot. When he can outzone people, it's working really well. But Sonya played, oh, wait a minute. He's playing Spellmaster! Oh!
You just lost your mind right now.
I know.
I didn't even look.
I spit over everything. Honestly, I swear. I did not expect that. Spellmaster, that's so rare. But the interesting thing is, yeah, that is a great trade. So that not only gives you a great knockdown, that is a really strong projectile. I believe it deals like 80%. So it wins pretty much every projectile trade in the entire game, and that is one of the best strengths of it. Now,
that's definitely why it has a lot more startup. As you can see here, Sonya just rapid firing her projectiles, looking like a machine gun, while FoxyGrampa really needs to bump it up and load it out slowly.
I can't believe I didn't even look at the variation for Shang. I'm just so used to being like, nobody would ever play Spellmaster.
You know, oh man.
Well,
we saw signs of life there in that round number 2. I mean, the first one, it went downhill after the crushing blow. But again, you got to consider these guys know each other very well. Maybe it's, you know what it is? It's when you're playing and training with someone so much that, like, you always gotta have something secret that you never really, maybe possibly threw out in casuals. But maybe that was FoxyGrampa's little curveball. Unfortunately for him, though, DizzyTT keeping his cool, not letting him affect it at all, and he seemed completely knowledgeable in that matchup.
Right.
I mean, we went an entire round without seeing anything specific to that variation.
All right, well, did we see the switch back? I mean, it was, oh yeah, we did see the switch back. Okay, I appreciate the attempt, but it was, it just didn't quite work out, right? So already starting off more aggressive too, which is interesting because now I feel like the zoning could be a little bit more in Shang's favor. This is of course going to be a very life lead based zoning matchup, as it tends to be with Sonya. I mean, she technically isn't like there are characters that start off zoning a little bit stronger than her, but if she gets the life lead, pretty much nobody in the game can out zone her. Like, you're going to at the very least trade with her until you die.
Yeah, I mean, you know, she does have a little bit less health, but it's just a little bit less health. Not really much and not really going to determine trades like that. But yeah, she's got the fastest starting up projectile in all the tournament variations, to my knowledge. I mean, it's just so fast, and really, you got to play around it. You have to play her game, and again, the crushing blow perfectly hitting here as it hits alone, and FoxyGrampa in a bad spot. He's got to go for some crazy reads, maybe a conversion into the up skulls. He does get a little bit of life back here from that throw, unique to this character.
And nice. Oh, checking with a lot of down pokes on both sides in the second hit of rings is going to put Dizzy on a very quick match point.
And that's a very common option whenever you get knocked down from a zoner. A lot of players like to go for the forward roll, you know, for the invulnerability and, of course, to try to close the gap between themselves and their opponents. But again, your frustrations could mean your demise, as it is punishable if they're looking for it.
Right,
a little jump there, and I'm really sure what he was sitting there, maybe trying to bait him out into doing something. Oh, the corpse drop, I love it!
Yeah, the knockdown on it is so good, too, because it gives you that weird little bounce. So technically, the knockdown time is huge.
On a counter here from FoxyGrampa. Not sure if he was trying to interrupt between the regular onion ring and the amplified portion of it, but I think he's still in control here. He's got to keep his cool. He's looking to close this out, trying to just catch Dizzy off guard, but hold on, this is where Sonya really hurts. The mix-ups are real if he lets him get in, because that's his only choice. He's got to go in, break away, forcing it. Now, we've seen what she can do. She can do a lot of damage if she just confirms into that fatal blow, but not going to happen here. FoxyGrampa showing signs of life, getting that round on his side, and he wants to take this game number 2 so bad.
I mean, he needs to. He needs to if he wants to stay alive. And Dizzy is one match away from this top 8. Or one round away is what I mean.
Yeah, definitely.
And look at this, outzoning Shang. Who said Shang was a good zoner?
FoxyGrampa. FoxyGrampa is trying to just play optimally here, trying to move as quickly as possible, and that's why you see him running into those onion rings towards the end, and I think he needs to ditch that effort and just play a little bit more safer. I know you want to close the gap. I know it's frustrating to do it. What a whip punish! He baited him, and he took it! DizzyTT taking the bait there as he swings for those normals, and FoxyGrampa was ready.
Yeah, and oh no, this is a scary spot though. I mean, all it takes is a few good reads here by Sonya, but so far the blocks have been amazing by Foxy. He's 100% on him, but he's not reading the stagger. He's not sitting and waiting for the end of the string, or he is waiting for the end of the string, and now both in fatal blow range, and that should be it! DizzyTT is going to be the final player making top 8 here at Dreamhack Montreal.
What a conversion there, recognizing the hit, canceling, of course, specific to this variation, and going right into that fatal blow. DizzyTT with the comeback.